Hey, Facebook friends and family. You ever heard the wording, the cow versus the buffalo? The cow versus the buffalo. So here's the deal. When there would be a storm comes, the buffalo or the cows, right? The cows will see the storm coming, and the cows will run away from the storm because they're trying to get away from the weather. And at the end of the story, they end up spending more time in the weather because the storm catches up to them, and then they can't outrun it. So they end up staying in that storm for longer, right? And then the buffalo will run towards the storm. So they'll see the storm coming over the mountain, and they'll be all like, oh, there's a storm, bam. And they like charge the storm. And what that identifies in my life, and hopefully in your life as well, is what are you? Do you run away from the storm, or do you run towards the storm? So are you proactive or reactive? Do you prolong things or allow or get into them, involve in them? I think of my involvement with Arya, I had this opportunity. I saw something that could be very well a storm in my life and ran at it. And I did that because I had people around me, right? I had people that were around me that were strong, and they lifted me up. And I have the ability, because I'm not by myself, have the tailwind, right, of other people in front of me that I'm reaching up to, and I have that from the people behind me and beside me, and I'm going into that storm as a buffalo. And so kind of a funny thing, I just something I was thinking about while I was driving here. I've heard it from somebody. I didn't come up with that on my own, by no means. But yeah, I mean, are we gonna act like a bunch of cows, or are we going to act like a bunch of buffalo? Sounds crazy, but really think about that. I want to be a buffalo. So hey, join me, man. Be a buffalo. Be beside me. Be behind me if you want to catch that tailwind. But believe in yourself and be a buffalo. Go into the storm. I don't know what it is in your life today. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. But whatever it is, don't run away from it. It's going to last longer. Dive into that storm. Be a buffalo. Be a buffalo.